Good to go.
Okay, take it away.
I'm trying to make sure my face is in here. So hi, everybody. I've met a few of you. I've launched a few of you, and a lot of you I have never met before. So hello, my name's Alexi. You'll be seeing lots of me here if you stick around, and I hope that you will. I know that you are all going to be super successful here. And I can't wait to get to know all of you. That's one thing that I really love about our community is that we are so tight. And I feel like through the last 8 months, I've gotten to know so many people so personally. So whether you enrolled with Brittany or you enrolled with me or you enrolled with someone else, please know first and foremost that you can always reach out to Brittany or I about anything. And either one of us can help you at any time. Okay. So I'm just going to probably go off my screen because I want to look at this launch document. I know most of you have been launched, but I just wanted to go over a couple things because there are so many people who just started, and it's just so critical that you really have a full understanding of what this business is going to look like heading into this new month and how you can take the most advantage of these first few weeks being here and get these critical bonuses, because the Builder Pro and Executive bonuses are massive. They are so important, and there's so much value there for people who just invested in business to get all that money back and get so much more than just that money back, and being able to share that, because money talks, right? And if you're able to say, I just joined this business a month ago and I've hit 3 ranks, that says a lot. People are going to wake up and they're really going to start watching you. So excuse me while I go briefly to my launch document. You have probably seen our launch document before. Brittany, should I pull it up or should I just talk? What do you think?
I think just talk. I think you're fine to just talk. And I usually use like the old launch doc anyway, so we're probably using 2 different ones.
Yeah, I just like to have it in front of me so that I can kind of still make sure that I'm saying all the things I want to say. So first and foremost, the 100 PV order monthly is a non-negotiable in this business. If you're going to be selling products and encouraging your customers to buy products every month, then you need to be buying your products every month. It's absolutely critical. Not to mention, if you've used our products, you know that not only are you going to need to place a 100 PV order just to maintain healthy, but you also know that you want to try everything. Until you've tried all of our products, you should be ordering, because it's very difficult to talk about your experience and how much you're loving a product if you haven't tried it yet. And we have we have a product for everybody, but if you haven't tried them and you really haven't branched out and you just stick with the same 3 products every month, it's going to be really difficult for you to share your experience with different products with other people. So the 100 PV, sorry, I'm going back to my room now, my husband came out, but the 100 PV order is a non-negotiable. And Brittany and I also like to stress that when you're placing this 100 PV order, really, you should be placing this order between the 1st and the 5th of the month. Why do we want you to place this order between the 1st and the 5th of the month? Well, there's a couple reasons. First of all, because you are not going to qualify to hit ranks and get paid until your order is placed. So if you hit Builder in the first week of the month, like you all are going to do, because we're going to get you there. So you hit Builder, you could get paid the following week, your Builder pay plus the Builder bonus. But if you don't place your order between the 1st and the 5th before that first Friday, you're not going to get paid, and you will not get paid until you place that order. So you could already make that money back your first week if you place your order right away. But if you're waiting till the end of the month, so my recommendation is what we do is we just have that money there. We always have the money in the account for the 1st to the 5th of the month. My auto ship order, they send you an email the week before. Remember, your auto ship's going to be placed on this day. Go in, add or subtract or whatever you want to do with your products, and get that auto ship set. Make it a habit, make it a thing. And that's a non-negotiable for it should be a non-negotiable for your business. And it should always be set to 100 PV so that you do qualify. So I'm sure you guys have all talked about your why. Let's talk about fast start bonuses. Also, can you see my face when I'm looking at my other screen?
No.
Okay, that's fine. So, if you look at our launch document, you can only see the old comp plan, which is that you need your first 2 ambassadors to get going. The awesome thing about our new comp plan is that you actually don't need any ambassadors to get going. I'm not saying don't find ambassadors. I will always be the person that's like, um, go for the business before you even go for a sale, because this opportunity is so good. But the awesome thing is that you can hit these ranks by just getting customers. So you can't just say no to somebody because they're not interested in the business. If they're interested in the products, that's amazing. Get them in, get them trying as many products as you can. That's okay. So often we have customers who love the product so much and they're ordering the product so often that they're upgrading to ambassadors. I've had it happen to a lot of my customers. Brittany just upgraded, I think, 4 customers this month to ambassadors. That's huge. So keep that in mind. If you're amazing at getting customers, that's okay. Bye, Jessica. If you are amazing at getting customers, that's great, right? But more importantly, let's take a second and talk about the actual business side of the comp plan, because that's something that I know has changed mine and Brittany's life the most, and so many other people's. So you need those 2 personally enrolled ambassadors to get started. There are op calls every single night of the week. We're going to teach you tonight how to find information about op calls. And if you can't find information about op calls, because they can be all around. But if you want an op call on a night, Brittany and I can host an op call for you, or we can find one for you. So just keep that in mind. There's always an op call. So get your people into the op calls. That's how our systems work. We encourage you to get them into the op calls, have them watch that call. Those calls sell themselves. They talk about the products. They talk about the business. They talk about our comp plan. They talk about people's individual personal stories on a really relatable level, and people watch them and then they automatically have questions, whether it's a question about a product you're selling or a question about the business. And so when you check in with them after they watch that op call, you're going to say, hey, what did you think about that video? And they're going to say, it was cool, but like, what about this? I have a question about this. And you are not going to answer that question. I'm going to stress this because I say this, Brittany and I have said this a million times. You're not going to answer the question. You're going to take that person and you're going to say, I actually just joined. And that's an awesome, really good question. I'm going to throw you in a chat with my upline, Brittany, who just hit 5 ranks in 8 months and is crushing it. She enrolled me. I've been watching her. She's amazing. You're going to edify whoever you're throwing them in the chat with. You're going to make them sound like someone that this person has to meet. Like, she's helped me so much. She has all the answers. So I'm going to throw you in a chat with her and you guys can talk and I'll be there too. And like, I just think you guys are going to get along really well. I always say my team like hates me. I say this all the time. Everybody loves a party. Nobody loves a sales pitch. If you're talking to somebody one-on-one and giving them all this information and like, you know, it's so easy to word vomit everything, right? But Brittany and I and Kate and so many people on this call have done group chats and these conversations so many times that we know how to be strategic about sharing the business. So get them in group chats. Do not try to sell this business by yourself right now. Please throw them into group chats with us. And we will audio chat them. We will chat with them. We always have time to do these group chats. Just throw them in there with us. And that's the next step. And from there, you know, you're pretty much, we just tell you to play. These systems are plug and play. You bring us people and we sell them either as customers or the business. All we're asking you to do is prime them, inform them, get them on an op call, and then send them to us and we do the rest. It's like I said, plug and play. And then you go on to the next person, on to the next person. Every day you should be reaching out to a minimum of like 10 people. And I'm not saying like spammy, cold call, gross messages, but just being like, hey, I don't know if you saw my story today, or my story yesterday, but I partnered with this awesome wellness company and my mentor, Alexi, has been helping me and I hit X rank this month. They're like, I've already gotten a couple customers, but I'm so excited. I really think you guys would get along well. I'd love for you to meet her. Can I throw you in a group chat? Right? Perfect. Or like, hey, she's doing an opportunity call tonight. I think that you would really resonate with what we're doing here because you're crunchy like me and you really are like, you care about you care about the ingredients, your products, or I know you love fitness and we have such clean fitness products. And I just really want you to come listen to her speak because you guys are so much alike. And I think that what she's saying will really resonate with you in the same way that it resonated with me. Make it about the person that you're talking to. So I just went off on a huge tangent. Brittany's going to kill me. All of this to say, to hit builder, you only need those 2 people And then those two people just need to find either one ambassador or to get a customer. And the cool thing is you're going to throw them into mentorships and throw them into chats with Brittany and I, and we're going to mentor them just like we're mentoring you. So all the stuff that you're learning, they're going to learn it too. And you just think, okay, if I can get 10 people onto an op call and 2 people show up, then so can my people. They can get 10 people onto an op call and 2 people might join, or one person might be interested in the Fuse and another person might be interested in the Vitalize. You just have, your job is just to get the word out to as many people as you can. So find those 2 people, and then the system starts duplicating itself. We teach them the systems, and then they find their 2 people and they teach them the systems, and they find their 2 people. And so that's how you get to executive, is we take this first month of running and we run. Like I always say, get your running shoes on, because this first month is no joke. As long as you are willing to get out there, talk to people, and bring them to Brittany and I, we will be running alongside you and doing anything you need us to do. Like that's one thing I can tell you, that Brittany and I will drop what we are doing to get on a Zoom call, to get in a group chat, anything. I was at the gynecologist while also in a group chat with Christy today. Like true story. That's just, I don't care what I'm doing. If my team's going to grow, like you just say, hey, I need you. And yeah, I need you in a group chat right now. I'm there. So all of that to say, let me see, Brittany, is there anything else you wanted me to touch on? I'm trying to look. Or did I pretty much cover what we had talked about?
No, I think you did a good job covering like a sped up launch.
Yeah. If you haven't been launched, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you haven't, both of us, Brittany. Sorry, you go. Okay, now you muted yourself. Okay, I'm going then. If you have not been launched yet, please, you're probably in the 30-day mentorship group, or if you're one of our girls who's been here for 8 months, I don't care. If you want to be launched and you really want to go through this launch call document, please let us know. And we also, all of last month, focused on funnels. If you are new and you really, really, really just want to get on the ground running, but you're not totally sure like what you should be doing, please reach out to Brittany and I, and we can speed up this process for you and really help you make a game plan for April. And ask anybody. I love sitting down and like creating, like looking at numbers and game planning and figuring out exactly how to get you to your next rank. So if that's something that you're really looking at and saying, okay, I want to hit this rank by this month, this week, but I don't know how to do it, just let one of us know and we can sit there and really strategize how to make that happen. As long as you're going to be coachable and willing to do what we're telling you to do, because it's not always going to be fun. It's not always going to be comfortable. It's not always going to be easy, but I can tell you it's worth it. Mic drop.
Sorry, I was getting prepared for like the screen share for the next segment of what we're doing here. Okay, so guys, one thing that I think is really important for leadership, it is very important, not just that I think, it's very important for leadership to be able to take the initiative to learn. I buy tickets to all of the virtual events because I'm constantly wanting to fill my cup with Q Sciences stuff so that I can stay up to date on what's going on, so that I'm constantly learning. Because when you're a leader, it's so important to be plugged in and to constantly be learning. And so one thing that we want to just kind of teach you guys tonight is where to find answers to questions that you probably are going to have at some point, or that you might have had in the past. We are given incredible resources here. And you know, the nice thing is like we own all of our software. They're constantly things. And like, I was so pumped. They had all of our trainings from our last convention at Ignite in February, and they put them all in the app. So you, brand new, can go into our ARC app and you can find all of the slides from their slideshows. And so if you're to like learn things, if you're looking for product sheets, there are so many places that you can find them. So one is the ARC app. Actually, Alexi, can you cover the ARC app? Because it's going to give me a hassle when I try and log in right now. You're muted. You're muted.
Of course I am. I said I have to go get my phone. It's out in the kitchen.
Oh, don't worry about it. I can pull it up.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can without even pulling it up, I can do some of it.
Yeah. While you're talking, I'm going to pull it up.
Okay. So probably the most important part of the ARC app is the resources tab. So when you open the ARC app and you log in, you're going to scroll down a tiny little bit and it's going to say resources, or on the very bottom, resources. Click the resources. I think if you have your phone and you're not washing dishes like Jamie, just get your phone out and do it now. Okay. Scroll to the resources, click resources. I think it's just resources, my business resources. And then go to products. And when you get to the product section, every single one of our products is there. So let's go over to fitness and weight loss and go to the Q Complete. So everybody find the Q Complete. So you can scroll at the top and find fitness and weight loss. And then you'll have all of our fitness and weight loss products, and Q Complete will be there. So click Q Complete and you will see the option for a PDF, which is like the little, oh, here we go. Resources at the very bottom. There we go. Q Complete. So you're going to see the little picture, and that's just going to give you the picture one's going to, yeah, the picture is just going to give you a picture. But if you click the PDF one, it's going to give you this whole PDF, and it has everything you need to know about Q Complete. It says that it's vegan up at the top with all the little things. And then you can see the features, the benefits, the ingredients. You can see that it's gluten-free. It shows you exactly how to use it. And then it has a nutrition label. And this is for every single one of our products. Wait, why are we saying, oh no? Oh, sorry. She was responding to my last text. Oh, wrong group. So you can see all of our products have this. And Brittany, can you go back out to where like before, click the little arrow? Or am I frozen? I don't know. I'm so confused. Can anybody hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, so I think Brittany, yep. Brittany's lost power or something. So that's good. Oh. Gosh, what a disaster. What a disaster. Are you guys still there? Okay, listen. She's coming back on. I'm trying to find my phone. I'm sorry, guys. This is usually not so disorganized. Okay. And I can't find my phone. So I'm just going to tell you guys. Are you guys on the ARC app? Can somebody turn your volume on and tell me? Madison, I'm picking you. You can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to pick up where she left off. I've got my phone. I'm going to show you guys what she was trying to say. So I'm just going to go back to where I was on the ARC app. Because honestly, if you haven't taken 20 minutes to really learn how the ARC app works, I highly recommend it. So your back office, all of your numbers are here. So you got your personal volume, your customer volume, and your organizational volume right there on the front. Then you click resources. And like she said, you have Unite, you have the announcement. So if you, sorry, Brittany, hold on, give me 1 second. Brittany, are you gonna add your phone or? She said she's back. Okay.
I can do that. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
I think it's just my wonky weather we have going on here. Wait, where are we at? Oh, ARC. Here we go. Okay, what were you on?
It's my weird face on here. I was just showing back to the resources because it froze right when we were looking at those. But actually, if you just want to do collagen, I would go to collagen because they have the video as well.
Okay.
So we're going to go to products.
The face is in
And
my way.
again, with the collagen before and afters, I have literally sent, it's a whole pamphlet of before and after photos. If people are like, show me how it works, right? And you can literally just send this. So let's show them how to send it. So if you're wanting to actually just send a PDF to someone, show them how. So you can pick if you want to send.
So you click this little paper airplane at the bottom, and then you can send the document. You would hit send to prospect, and then you can add someone. Okay, it wants camera roll permissions. So you can add your prospect here with their phone number, their email, and then you can import it, and then you can send it to them.
Or
the other way you can do it is you can hit the you can hit the download button, and you can download it and to them yourself. When I download things, I have a whole, if you have an iPhone and you've got the files option, I send like I download everything and I save it to the files on my phone under Q. I have an entire folder organized for Q Sciences stuff. And then this is the other way. So the little 3 like triangle thing here, you can do that, and you can do document or image, then hit share, and it will have all of your recent contacts. You can go to, Messenger, you can copy the link and send it. There's so many different ways that you can send these PDFs to people. So, and then going back, so that is for product information. If you're wanting information on, how many servings are in something, for example, because I got that question today, it will tell you there's 32 servings per container and the serving size is 1 tablespoon. For something like our Vitalize, you could go to that document and you can see that the serving size is 5 capsules and there are 30 servings per container. So you get a 30-day supply, you take 5 capsules a day. Again, it's going to tell you all of the information of what is in there. Am I frozen? No. Okay. Just making sure. So going back, you can also go to resources here again. And you can find information, like I was saying, from our Ignite convention. You would go to speakers and you can go here and you can see all of their PDFs, or not their PDFs, I'm sorry, their slides from their presentation. And if you wanted to watch that video, then you scroll down and you can see all of those videos right here. And you can click on them, you can watch them.
I am forever grateful for the way that Q has strengthened our marriage and brought Nick and I so much closer together, for the joy it's brought into our home.
So you're able to go and find all of these things right in the ARC app. It has everything you need. You can find all of our promos. You can find all of the information on those in the ARC app. Everything that you need to know is right back here. Even the video for the Shred 60 that's coming up, you could click on that and you could share this with somebody else too, or you can save it and share it to your Instagram stories or however you want to do it, to your Facebook. You can find information on the FFM. You can find all kinds of stuff in here, y'all. And I know that Alexi was talking about like being able to see your dashboard here, what your PV is, what your CV is, what your OV is, all of that good stuff. I'm gonna stop my share here. Alexi, are you still there? Just shows you as like a little icon.
Yeah, I'm here. I just didn't like that my face was the one on your main screen. So I turned my face off.
Got it. Okay. Was there anything else in ARC you wanted me to cover?
I guess for the basics, like no, but it is worth noting, as you do start really building a team, that you can look at all of your team resources and you can see who your customers are, what their volume is. You can see auto ships that are pending in each leg. There's a lot of stuff. But like I said earlier, while Brittany was gone, my best advice is just to take 20 minutes. That's all it takes. And just really look through everything, because when people are asking you questions, it's really easy to get flustered and not really be sure where to even look. But once you really start to understand how it works and like what you're doing, it becomes second nature to just go to the app, get the PDF and send it. And also it's worth noting that that's part of our systems, is using a third party tool to share about the products rather than just talking. So sending those PDFs is super valuable, rather than, like I said, like word vomiting all over them or sending information that might not be true or just whatever. That's also part of our systems, or is to take advantage of those PDFs and make sure that you're sharing them. Because like, that's kind of the point, is that if people see how easy it is to share and how easy it is to bring them on, it's going to make them be like, oh, I can do that, because these are all things that you have when you join. And so if you make the process really easy to get them on board, it gives them a lot more peace and validation that they can do it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the other place that you can always find information is your back office. So hold on, I'm trying to get to mine. So I guess I'll share my screen again. Hopefully it doesn't freeze this time. Okay. Alrighty. So here we go. There's Lexi's face. Okay. All right. So this is your dashboard, back office. It shows the leaderboard. You can see where you are, where your team is. You can look there. You can look at the company and see where all of your sideline friends are, your personal information. You can see your PCs. Like, I love the back office. I'm in the back office all the time. So I wanted to show you, promos will always be here at the top. And if you like see something and you're like, oh, what is that? You can just like scroll back, scroll forward, and then you can click on it and it will take you to whatever that promo is that you clicked on. And it opens it in a new folder or a new window. So there's documents and media in here. There is tons of stuff. So basically it's the entire resources tab in the ARC app. So if you are like me and you're a little old school and you kind of like the web browser versus apps, then this is really helpful. But what I love most, what I do most in here is use the business resources. So your visual tree, you can go in and see what your tree is. Once you have ambassadors, you are going to need to know how to look at this. So I like to look at it by placement, because that's how I know where all my people are. These little arrows eventually will show you like where people are down there. Everybody will be a different color based on their rank. But this is really helpful, because say you're trying to help someone goal set. Like, I know Lacey's on this call, so I'm just going to use her as an example. It will pop their name up at the bottom. You can see their volume. You can click profile, and then you can see what their legs are, so that you know how to help them balance things out. You know where they need work. You'll know where they, need to goal set. You can also look at your report center. So this is really helpful when you are, I don't know, Lexi, which one should I go into? Executive time clock. You can know exactly who in your downline might need to place orders. You can see, just everybody who's active or inactive. So, like if they're going to be commission qualified. And things like that. And it's also really helpful for me when I know that I have ambassadors who are running for a specific rank. It helps me be able to go in and see what volume has already been placed. So our auto ships, like we said, run between the 1st and the 5th of the month. And that helps me know where Lacey is in her volume. So by the 5th of April, I'll know exactly what work we need to do to help her hit her next goal, like how much volume we need to, how much volume we need to figure out to help those goals be accessible, which is another reason why having that set between the 1st and the 5th is really helpful. Anything else you want to add from the back office?
No, I think, what else I was going to say is if you are interested in like running reports, that group that I shared, the accountability group, to be sure it is definitely for people who have a team. But even if you're just starting to grow your team and you want to know how to pull reports and understand these reports in the back office, I highly recommend getting in this group. It's going to be really good for accountability. There might be some things that you're not sure about, might be new for you, but again, it's always good to kind of just throw yourself in the deep end and learn to swim, because I know that that's exactly like Brittany and I, when we joined, for those of you who don't know our story, I joined Q Sciences, and within, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, Brittany decided to join with me. Neither one of us knew what the heck we were doing. We had no idea. And Kate joined us within a couple days after Brittany joined us, and Brittany Emerson joined us. And it was like, all of us were just throwing stuff at a wall and like trying to figure out what sticks. And so my best advice to you is kind of do the same thing. Some stuff is going to be really effective for you. Some things aren't going to be super effective for you. Watch as many trainings as you can, like digest as much information as you possibly can. And then just do crap and then see what works best for you and your personality. Stop laughing. Both Brittany's are laughing at me. A lot of you don't know me, but you will find out that I just say things. Just my mouth just goes.
Yeah. And we love that. Alexi just says things and she cries.
I cry a lot.
You'll learn.
Like when you hit builder, I will cry. And then if you hit pro, I'll cry again.
When Whitney hit executive, I was crying. So, yeah. And speaking of trainings, I'm just going to show y'all real quick. You are able to go to YouTube, which is like an awesome resource. And if you don't want to look it up on YouTube, type it into Google and YouTube will pop up. What is this? So you can come here and you can find on Brittany Hitch's YouTube page, you can find her launch calls. You can find her opportunity calls. So if you have someone who wants an opportunity call like right now, but we don't have one, like this is what Alexi sent to me, because I was like gung ho on knowing all the things. And so she just sent me a recorded opportunity call from Brittany Hitch, and I watched it, and like, I didn't even finish watching it. And I was like, okay, tell me more. And then I got in a group chat. So if you have someone who is like eager for the business, this is like a really great way to get them an op call. But then there's also really great recordings of trainings on here. This one, how to present with Spencer. Like there are so many different things that you can learn. If you have new ambassadors, there's a launch training video. There's everything that you could possibly need to learn as far as dialogue goes, as far as reaching out to people. You'll learn everything. So just take the opportunity to learn, take the opportunity to seek things out and to find these resources for yourself. I mean, I'm always happy to help, but like taking that initiative to learn and like absorbing every single thing that I can, I think is really what helped Alexi and I. Like that's what we did. We jumped in and we did not wait. We just took advantage of learning absolutely everything that we could.
Do you want to show them really briefly, because I didn't think about this, how to find their link
in the back office?
Yeah,
I can do that. I got you. All right. They need to make it easier. It like counts down before you start your broadcast. Like no one has time for that. Okay, so you are in your back office. Go to home. You can scroll all the way down, and your link is right here under marketing sites. Also, just putting it out there, if you have someone in Canada or Germany or Australia or Denmark, wherever, you can hit enrollment and you can go here and you can just copy these links here, and it will take them like, to where they need to go specifically for their country, which is helpful. I think I was excited when I found that.
And do you want to show them how to turn, do you want to show them how to turn text notifications on? Do you want me to do it?
No. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
You wanna
Just
pull
because
that?
this is like, text notifications are so good because you can know as soon as somebody enrolls or places an order, and you don't constantly have to be checking your back office, because sometimes back office takes ages to update. So I always recommend, as soon as you can, I'm sorry, this call is taking longer than we thought, but to get text notifications on your phone. So I'm going to walk you through this on my phone. You're going to go down here where you get your thing where it says marketing sites, and you're going to click manage sites. And then you're going to go over to communication at the top. I'll slow down so everybody can get logged in. And it's going to ask you how many levels you want notifications for. I do all, because I always want to know when anyone on my team is winning. But you can do whatever you want, like your first 3 levels, whatever. And then receive notifications for ambassadors you personally enrolled, regardless of level. And then you can pick if you want an email or a text. I have both. So I get a text and an email as soon as anyone purchases an order from anyone. So like when Brittany gets a new ambassador, I get a text. When Christy gets a new customer, I get a text. When, it doesn't matter. I always get texted, and I know exactly what's happening in my business at all times. Corporate can contact me through text, like 100% yes. I would love to get a text from corporate. Corporate can contact me through email, and you just have to approve what you want. So like I do enrollment, rank advancements. I do everything. I clicked everything yes. I want to get notified when anything important in my business is happening. And then you just obviously click confirm, and you will start receiving messages and texts to your phone regarding who and what is happening on your team.
Yes, that's really helpful. And there's a lot of people who are like, I can't figure out how to turn on text notifications, or, hey, how did you know that before I did? So that's really important. It's really important, especially when you enroll ambassadors and you know that like, okay, they have one more person and then they're going to hit builder. And so like, when you see that notification come through, you're like, yeah, like this is exciting. Changing auto ship. Yeah, actually I will show you that. So here we go. Okay, so I'll show you real quick how to change your auto ship in the back office. So you're going to go here to like the little 3-bar thing, go to orders, manage auto ship, and you'll be able to see what your auto ship is. And then you can hit edit, and it will bring you to like what it's going to look like. So down here, you can edit the date, but if it's on the 1st, don't. You can edit your shipping preferences, but if you just joined us as an ambassador, then you have the free shipping. You don't have to worry about that. And then you can choose like your different cards that you have on file. You can change the address if you're going on vacation. And then if you want to add something, you would come down here to the bottom left. It says add more items. And then you can scroll through everything here, and you can add whatever you want to your auto ship. And then you would just hit save.
And your auto ship will be the same every month unless you go in every month and change it. So you have to be, like I said, you'll get an email or a text that says, okay, your auto ship's running in 5 days. When you get that text, if you don't want what you ordered last month, make sure that you go in there and change it.
Yep, exactly. I've been ordering the Women's Elevate bundle since July, but sometimes I do add things. Like I add the, I'll add the greens, I'll add hydrate, I'll add stuff for my kids. Like in April, you better believe, or I guess probably not, you won't be able to add new things to your auto ship, but May, if I can. And also just another thing, our rewards points, you only get rewards points on your auto ship. So if you skip an auto ship, or you don't turn on your auto ship, you will not get rewards points. Like it's like use it or lose it. If you turn off your auto ship or you skip it, then you will completely lose all of your points, whether you have 10 points or whether you have 300 points, they're gone. So Where do you see your rewards points? You can see them like, so for me, okay. For me, I see my rewards points, because I think it's a little different for everyone, isn't it, Alexi? Does everybody have it this way? I don't know. When I'm in the back office, I scroll down and I can see I just cashed all my rewards points in and went on a shopping spree last month. So I can see my rewards points down here below my calendar. But you can also, if you were to go place an order, you can see your rewards points. So like if I clicked on this product, oh, it's not even going to let me see it, is it?
Yeah, you have to have, it'll only show you the rewards point, the products that you have rewards points.
Enough rewards points for it. Yeah, I don't have enough rewards points, but it would tell me like next to here how it says 175, 100 PV, like there would be another little grayed out button right beside it to the right that would show how many points it would cost. And then I believe if I clicked here,
Brittany,
yeah,
if you go to a single item, it'll work. You can't use the points on a pack. So if you go to a single item, you should still see that grayed out box.
yep,
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. So it'll tell you how many points the item costs. And then it tells me I don't have enough points because I don't, but you can see your points. You can see your points that way. So that was that. Does anybody have any more questions in the back office before I close this? Just gonna, okay. And then the last thing, actually, I guess I didn't need to do that. The last thing that we wanted to make sure that we shared when it comes to finding information is Facebook. You've all been added to our Facebook groups. So here I can come to my search. I can hit Q Clarity, which is Brooke Urban's group. She's our upline gold. She's fantastic. You will love her. And you can click this events tab. And in here, it shows all of the opportunity calls. We don't have any more in March yet. The April ones will be getting updated soon, and then you'll be able to see all of those. So you can see Brooke's team. You can go to Q Collective, which is Brittany Hitch's team, and you can hit events, and you can see all of her events there. And at the bottom, it says like load more. So you can see all of the calls that she has had. You can go to Fran's group. And this is another place where you can get all kinds of information and upcoming calls. So like there's one coming up on social media reels on May 27th. That's my birthday. Training videos. Like you can see so much like other videos, live videos that were recorded. So this is just a really great resource. Like if you have the time, hop in Facebook and go to those groups that we added you to and find information that's going to be useful for you. We have a lot of information. So if you're going to be spending like downtime scrolling social media, just try and be productive with it. So sorry guys, this call went long. But we just wanted to make sure that you had like all the resources and like knew how to access them and how to use them.
Going into the new month.
Yeah. Yeah. April's going to be big. So excited. All right. Anything else? Anything else? Alexi?
No.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I have something else. So
Just
our point
kidding.
system, the points that we have. Do you want to just touch on it? You don't have to read them all off, but just tell them what it is and tell, because we're going to be posting a graphic.
Yes.
We're really excited.
So for those of you who weren't here on the last call, we did announce that Brittany and I are doing a 60-day run. So all of April and all of May will be the time of this 60-day run. And there will be a leaderboard, just like in Brittany Hitch's. And the top 3 people on our leaderboard will be going on a trip with me, Brittany, and Brooke Urban to a little like lake retreat in Tennessee. And that will be, did we say June or July? I don't know. Not really relevant.
I think we said July.
Yeah. But we will be going, I think it's the first weekend of July. So we are super stoked. I think that our point system is really fair and gives every single person, whether you joined yesterday or you joined 6 months ago, this exact same chance. We really put a lot of thought into how to do these points so that it was more based on an effort. Even just showing up to these calls will get you points. And we are so stoked. I like going to convention in February and meeting so many of the people on our team was such an exciting thing for me. And I really want this next year to be full of opportunities to get to know all of you one-on-one. So like the South Carolina event, I know Brittany Kubicki's going, I'm going, Shelby's going. A couple more people on our team are thinking about going. Like, I can't wait to spend that time together. And, you know, I'm just excited. This year is going to be big. You guys all are here at the right time. I genuinely believe that we have like the closest team in Q Sciences. I don't think that there's many other teams that have the feel that we have. We're all very, very close. And if you haven't figured that out yet, you will. I feel like I really intimately know 95% of the people on this team, just because I'm not just working with random people. Like, I view them, they're my really close friends. Like, you guys are I'm tight with you guys. And so I think that's why Brittany and I put so much energy into making sure that our people are finding success, and that we're, you know, really focused on getting people there. So I can't wait to see who wins. Like I said, we will like Brittany said, we'll have a graphic sent out hopefully tomorrow for the first of the month, so you guys can really hit the ground running. And I think it's super fair, and I can't wait to see who gets to go with us.
Yeah. Like, the house will be paid for. Whatever we do during the stay will be paid for. All the food will be paid for. So
we're going to try and get some like branding done. I want to get some cool pictures and do some reels, and like training with Brooke Urban is going to be so good. She's amazing. And I can't wait for you to meet her, because she's just been the best leader, and I'm stoked for everyone to get to know her as well.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Sorry this call went a little longer than we expected, but hopefully you found it useful, and that you learned some things. And if you have any questions, we're here. We're always here. So, all right. Everyone, have a good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.